This is Tin Caps Baseball on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Welcome back to Tin Caps on Deck, presented by Hoopy Insurance Services. Prior to this Thursday night ball game here at LMCU Ballpark for your Fort Wayne Tin Caps, taking on the West Michigan Whitecaps. Joined today by Tin Caps reliever Nick Falter. Nick, one of the many additions we had to this roster a few weeks ago out at Lake County. What's the experience been like for you here so far with Fort Wayne?
It's been a lot of fun. Going from Lake Elsinore to here has definitely been a step up, but I'm just trying to take it all in stride and figure out what parts of my game need to be adjusted and keep attacking hitters.
Pitching out the Cal League, how do you feel like that not only best prepared you for, this opportunity here, but just in general, getting your feet wet in pro ball out there west?
I think it was just that, getting my feet wet and just settling in. As I was definitely nervous those first couple of games, and just learning that I belong here, and through the work and all that stuff, that like there's a place for me here and there's a role for me, and I just tried to do what I could to dominate my role, and got me here.
Yeah, your first taste, Parkview Field last week at home against Great Lakes. What can you say about the award-winning ballpark? What was it like to pitch there last week?
Yeah, pitching there on the 4th of July was unbelievable. I'll remember that moment for the rest of my life. 4th of July, 11th inning, fireworks going off, courtesy of the red, white, and blue playing, which is my walkout. So I was juiced up. I was didn't really know where the ball was going for a couple innings, but I dialed it in and helped the team win.
I was gonna ask, was that intentional? I mean, was it just for is that what you want the whole season, or is that just for the week? Was that intentional? The decision for that to be your walkout song?
No, it was my walkout in Lakey. I'm keeping it. I love it. It gets me going. I don't listen to that song a ton, like in my car or just sitting around doing anything, but like I know that when I hear that song, it's game time.
I can tell you had fans singing along on the 4th. Just an awesome moment. You pitched 3 big innings, as you mentioned, in extras, 14 innings, 4 hours, 48 minutes. Is that the craziest game you've ever been a part of?
Yeah, it's one of them. And then the other one was against, it's probably number one.
What was this for you? You mentioned just not knowing necessarily things are going, just trying to get settled on the mound. For your mindset, when you enter a game like that, in a game where it's been back and forth, everyone's matching one another, what is the mentality for you? Does anything stray away from what you typically stick with?
No, it's just get us in the dugout. That's all it is. It's the good part about extra innings is, there's always going to be a chance in the bottom half to score because we got a guy starting on second. So in my mind, it's just get the guy at the plate. If the guy on second happens to score, it's okay because our guys will probably score him too. But I'm just trying to make sure that the offense doesn't need to do too much the next half inning.
Part of our extensive chat before we hit record here, you're a Division III guy just like me. You spent time at Denison, a powerhouse in the D3 ranks for baseball. Talk about your time there and how you feel like it best prepared yourself for life here in professional baseball.
I loved it. It prepared me for those, but prepared me in life. I grew up a lot there, got a lot more mature. I can't say enough good things about Coach Deegan, Coach Rome. I wouldn't have been here without them. My teammates, all of them have been fantastic, and all of them have been reaching out to me along this journey and wishing me the best of luck. And they're part of the reason why I do it too.
What can you say to the people? And I'm always an advocate too, as I mentioned, being a Division III guy myself of different sorts, just about the athletes that come out of the D3 level. I always say, obviously, you have the high level of collegiate baseball, and that leads here to pro ball, but there are incredible athletes at the D3 level too.
Yeah, they're really, really good athletes that mainly just want to focus on school and have a good time off the field. But at the same time, there's some really, really good players there. We were talking before this, North Central, the games that we play against them, we played them multiple times every year. And every time we played them, we knew we were going to get a challenge. And being at a school like Denison, where we were a ranked team all 4 years I was there, we knew that we were going to get everyone's best shot, especially in conference play. Like, that's looking forward to those weekends and knowing that whoever you're playing, you're going to get their best chance. That's what helps bring out the best in you. So I loved it, and there's studs everywhere.
Last month, Denison brings home a national championship. What was it like for you to just be able to see that from afar? Funny enough, so they win the national championship at Classic Auto Group Park just a couple weeks before you make your high A debut on that same mound. Just how cool is that?
It was so cool. When I heard the news I was getting called up, I looked at where we were playing, and it said Lake County, and I was like, of course we're playing at Lake County. Like, where else would we be playing? But yeah, I I remember we were in Fresno when they won it, and we had just got done with BP, and I was sitting on the couch watching the live stream on my phone, and we hit the walk-off, and I was going nuts on the couch, going absolutely nuts. And I go out there to the field, and I'm just smiling ear to ear because I'm so happy for those guys. I was teammates with all of them, except for the freshmen, obviously, but I know how hard those guys have worked, and for them to be champions, it means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to them.
What's the adjustment been like for you in the last year and just your process, getting here to the pro ranks, being an undrafted free agent signee, and just what's the adjustment been like from D3 ball to here in the professional ranks?
I don't want this to sound arrogant, but there isn't a ton different. It's still 90 feet away. It's still 60 feet, 6 inches away. It's just trying to compete and fill up the strike zone and not beating myself. I'll sleep okay at night knowing, like, if I miss a spot or two, like, that's part of baseball. But if I'm walking guys or if I don't have my full effort and intention, like, that's where I'll beat myself up. As long as I'm not beating myself and I'm in attack mode, I feel like good things are going to happen, and I'll learn and adjust whenever I see fit. But I would say that those have been the adjustments. And obviously the hitters are better. Like, you're not going to get away with as much as you would last year. And as you keep moving up, you're not going to get away with as much. So you got to keep getting better, but that's why we're here.
Andy Ackerman with Nick Falter prior to first pitch on this Thursday night. One last question for you. As we progress here in this second half, and as you continue to get acclimated to the Midwest League, what is just something or things that you're trying to hone in on, focus on the rest of the way?
I can always throw more strikes. I can always try to miss barrels a little bit more, but then also just find a pitch or a couple of pitches to play away guys with consistently. It's just a consistency thing for me. And if it's like that, we'll be all right.
Appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Live to first pitch coming up next right here on the Tin Caps Radio Network.
Podcasts by Federated Media.